Jakara Jackson looking across the ring here at Wendy Choo to kickstart us off this week on Level Up. And Wendy Choo making her triumphant return after being taken out several weeks back.
I do have a question for you, Mr. Stone.
Yes.
Are you part of the Choo crew?
You already know the answer to that. I'm not, and I figured maybe in her return tonight, maybe, just maybe, she would have got some real wrestling gear.
She found a friend here in Valentina Feroz here, but Rob, what's wrong with the gear here at Wendy Choo?
How are you going to be taken serious when you're wearing pajamas?
Well, it seems to be working well right now, considering she has the advantage over, Jakara Jackson. Now in comes Valentina Feroz.
And Feroz with that signature Meteora. Valentina Feroz in a very precarious spot right here, but of course Feroz no stranger to tag team competition. Here's a cover by Jakara, only getting one.
Whenever you have a new tag team partner, there's a new chemistry that you have to build, and that's what we're going to see perhaps blossom over time between Feroz and Wendy Choo.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Jakara Jackson? Her body is a work of art. She's the most fit human I've ever seen, and she is very aggressive right now.
Maybe you can see got some workout tips?
Workout tips? Do you think I need workout tips? I'm just saying she has a great body, but so do I. We kind of do our own thing,
I just
Byron.
sensed a little bit of envy, that's all.
There's no envy there.
As Jakara Jackson again controlling Valentina Feroz right here, as a lot of tag teams really starting to pop up right now, looking to go right after the unholy union and those new tag team titles.
Reaching for the tag again.
Feroz.
Hold on to her, Jakara.
Right in position now. Wendy Choo reaching out. And Feroz trying to create some separation here. Now Valentina has a clear path, and it's Wendy Choo time.
This time, here we go. Wendy Choo is back with a vengeance.
And you can see that time off here. She's been missing inside that ring as Wendy Choo looking to get the job done right now. Beautiful Japanese arm drag, down goes Jakara Jackson.
Well, I'll give her props. Major gymnastics background, front flips, back flips, side flips. Here we go.
You called it right there, Mr. Stone.
Showing it off right there indeed.
Get a sleep drop action.
There's a cover, and Lash Legend breaks it up. Wendy Choo on the cusp of victory, but that cohesiveness between Legend and Jackson
Valentina Feroz
working well. Let's see if Legend learned her lesson the first time. These two go tumbling to the outside.
I don't know about that.
And Jakara inadvertently hitting Lash.
From behind, Choo.
And it looks like Wendy Choo hit the snooze button, and it's nap time for Miss Jackson and Lash Legend.
Here are your winners, the team of Valentina Feroz and Wendy Choo.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of these two, but that was an impressive performance.